Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Gold Report for Wednesday, August the 25th, and this is a weekly chart for US spot gold. And as you may know, we're looking at this in two particular ways. We're looking at a irregular flat, which is the A wave, the B wave and the C wave here for wave 4 with a low in place, and we do have an impulse wave to the upside here now as well. Now, the other way we're looking at it, of course, is the descending triangle. So the descending triangle pattern here with an A, B, C, D and E here. We still won't know which one is which at this particular point because the D wave here will have a 5-3-5 structure for wave D, and then an ABC here, also 5-3-5 perhaps for wave E of 4 in that case. So we won't know until we start moving up into wave D here, and a breach of that, if this is just going to continue up, if this is going to be the count here as the ABC, which would look a little bit, well, it would look like this perhaps. So this will be the irregular flat. So we'll have a look at this in detail, this move up here in a moment, but in a nutshell, we could look at it as, it's 5 waves, so we can look at it as wave 1 and then coming back for wave 2 here, and then looking for wave 3 further up and so on. So that's how that would play out, and just to drill in on that a little bit further here to understand that 5-wave structure. Well, the impulse wave for wave 4 here is 1, 2, 3. Nice wave 4 because it's nice and side and complicated. There's a couple of different ways you could count this. I've got it on that particular low just here, and this is the 38.2% retracement level, which we never came back to, so that shows a little bit of strength. And yeah, so we're just looking up for wave 5 here, and it's possible that, just technically speaking, of course, it's possible to, if we took that to the 61.8% mark here, but just somewhere up here, then wave 2 can pull back to the 50-60% retracement level before moving higher at that point. So really this is the point here, wherever that comes in, as an ABC here, as a wave 1 here and a 2 here, it should be a simple zigzag, which is a 5-3-5 structure. So it should be pretty easy to track. If it gets any more complicated than that, then we will consider this a B wave coming back at that point, and the B wave will be obviously the triangle that we've just looked at here. So in going from wave C to D, here will be 3 waves of an A and a B and a C wave to that point. So I think let's just check to see this chart rather. So in this case here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the A wave, and then the B wave. The B wave can be simple or they can be complex. So if it's complex, then we'll know that it's a B wave, but otherwise we won't know until we start pushing up for wave C here, and we should really put that on top of there for that. Yeah, so that's the triangle pattern in a bit of a nutshell. We'll just take that a bit higher. I think that would be the right thing to do at that point. And we're just looking back here, as I mentioned before, as an ABC pattern. We'll just see how far that comes back. We can just track, we just count the waves in that manner. But it's probably, I don't know, just depends on how you trade really, but buying down here and trading up here to see if we get this, because this could just keep going as that 3rd wave, that's what we don't know. So I'll just, anyway, as long as you know that. So being long here and managing that trade might be okay, otherwise we'll have to wait over here for this. So I think we can just go to, if I've got it updated here a little bit further, yeah, it's a bit more here, so let me just clean this up. So we're looking really for, we could take it from here, this wave 4, and then we've got 5 waves and we're finished right there and there, right? But if we took it from this point here, then we need that as 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here, and then that means we would be coming up here further for that. There would be more to that here, so that I also don't know that as well. I can't give you a nice clean answer on that at this stage. Let's just, I'll need to move these across. other. I'll just pop those back there so we know that I meant to copy them in the first place, but I lost the plot. So yeah, 2 ways to do that. Let's go to the tick chart and have a closer look at that, which will be 20k. Let's get a little bit more sharp. So we have count from the low of that wave 4 down here. We have counted 5 waves in here, so we've done our homework here. We've got our ABC back to the 61.8%, and then I've counted up all the way up through here to peg that as wave 3 top there. Then we're waiting for wave 4 to unfold, or wave B at that time, if you remember. And there's different ways to obviously view this and probably count it. So we could count it as wave 4 here with wave 1 and 2 here, then wave 1 and 2 here, or we could put wave 4 here. So there's 2 different ways to count it. If we're putting wave 4 here, then 5 up here and be finished with it, but otherwise we'll have a little bit more to the upside there. So I don't know what the answer to that is. I mean, I just haven't really pondered the situation, but it would be something like this anyway. So we just got to see, really. We just got to wait and see what we've got getting at this point. And then we've got to work out if that's wave A or wave 1 at that point there as well. So, but see, I don't think any of it really, I mean, obviously it all matters, of course, but I don't think it really matters. This is what matters here, I believe, because this being a wave A here, or the wave B at that point. Not having much luck changing that. Let's go over here and change it in an old-fashioned way. There we go. So yeah, this will be the interesting run at this point. I think one of the other points that is worth just noting, this is the US dollar index. So we've been looking, this is a weekly chart, sorry. So we've been looking at this as a wave 3 low here with an A wave, a B wave and a C wave to the top here. And so we think there's a top in play here. And it's confirming, it's just about confirming with other currencies as well. Like this morning we had a look at the Australian dollar in the Australian video, the ASX 200 video. We looked at the Australian dollar coming from the upside. We also looked at copper and iron ore also bottomed out in their corrections as well. So I'm seeing a turning point occurring here in commodities and also in currencies, and that could obviously bolster this more of a bullish case for all of this. So yeah, that's where we are, really. A little bit messy, isn't it? It's a bit sort of join the dots in a way, but I don't think we really need to do anything. But the takeaway is that we've got good news, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So it means that we haven't risen in 3 waves and we're going to be going down and making a new low here. We may make a new low with wave E here, of 4 of E here, but it doesn't, we'd be going, the point is that we're going higher at this point. So yeah, good time to buy physical gold, and let's see how this plays out. I would also like to have a quick look at silver as well. So spot silver. So this is my daily chart for silver. It's a bit wobbly, but I've got wave A up here, or doesn't matter. It's just, yeah, anyway. Wave A here, and then an A wave to here, a B wave to here. So it's an A and a B, and all this trend channel is the A wave here, then the B wave in 3, and then the C wave here in B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So possible low in here as well, but I'm not really seeing an impulse wave up here as yet. So it's still open to another move down. So we just need to be a little bit careful about silver. We can look at it as wave 1 up here with an A and a B and a C wave here. Or we could look at it in the reverse of this and look at this as the A wave here and A, B, and an A, B, and C. No, that doesn't work. Let's just go to the 100 ticks and check on that. So, 10K? No, I thought it was a bit short. 30K. So we can have, you know, wave 4 and wave 5 either here or over there. I'm not quite sure just yet. You know, I can look at that as wave 1 here, but the problem with that is that it makes this wave 2 here for this a really big wave 2 compared to wave 1. The other way to count this is wave A up here with an A, B, C here for the B wave and up for the C wave here. And when that C wave finishes, which is pretty soon because we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 in here, so then we could come down at that point. I don't know if that's the case. If it passes this move, we could also look at that as wave 1 here and come back to the 50-60% as wave 2 here and then move up from there. And that would be quite interesting because at that point, that will give us that to go on at that point. That will be the line in the sand where we can go long. So we just got to be careful about what occurs here because it's just not clear here. I mean, with gold, we've got a nice 5 waves all the way up. So easy peasy. But this one here chucks a spanner in the works. So I just don't know at this stage where we're at. I think that we're okay. I think we'd probably push up, but I would like to see a better picture here. Alrighty, I'm going to leave it at that, and let's just see with silver. And there's no rush on gold. I think we can just you know, chill on gold until it finishes its. We've got to get confirmation that this is finished because it could be counted in different ways. So we've got to get wave 5 finished, and then we've got to go through wave A, B, and C here for wave 2 or B, and then we'll see what we've got at that point. But I think it may be worth going long at this stage here, just in case we can view that as wave 1 and wave 2 here. And if it all fails, well, then we'll get to break even or make a bit of pocket money or something. Or even if you're wanted to buy more physical gold, then that would be one part of it there. And you could split the bet up. So if we moved up for a certain amount, you could buy more. But at the same time, if it moved back down to this last wave 4 here, you could also buy more again. You know, be a bit philosophical about it and get your timing right in that way, you know, with money management. Okay, thanks for tuning in.